Hey there, it is time to show you FIFA 19 Pro Clubs and, more importantly, my very own Virtual Pro. Will it look like me? I do not know, but it's time to create him. Also, big thanks to EA for the capture event footage from the FIFA 19 event. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm also going to show you guys what they have changed and what they haven't changed. A lot of you guys are probably anticipating this to be, I guess, a very important video. I think it's one of the very first Pro Clubs videos that you may have seen from FIFA 19 and the capture event specifically. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything that's been... Well, yeah, I'm going to show you everything, guys. And I'm going to just hit you with some very hard facts with Pro Clubs this year, guys. And yeah, first things first, though, it's time to create myself. I'm going to say, creating yourself in a game is one of the hardest tasks around. Honestly, if any of you guys are very, very good at creating a virtual pro who would actually look like me, then please feel free to. Maybe we could do like a cool video on it, something like that. That'd be very awesome. Just, it's honestly so difficult. Like, I don't even think the guy looks like me. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of the cool stuff in Pro Clubs, hopefully. Anyway, as you can see, we're going to go through the different like hairstyles this year. As always, the large afro is a big, I guess, popular choice for a lot of players in FIFA Pro Clubs. You've got the dreads there, dreads ponytail, short mohawk, afro mohawk, and to be honest, the hairstyles actually look quite real this year. I think it was FIFA 17 when they just didn't look that good at all. This year though, they do look a bit better, a bit like more just realistic. You've got the boarding, front, top boarding, shaved, receding as well. Now on to short hairstyles, guys, and to be honest, I'll let the video do the talking, really. Don't need to say which one's which, but overall, I'm going to hit you with some very hard facts right now, guys, and it's not good news. And I know I've been to an EA capture event, but I can't not be honest. I've got to be very constructively critical of Pro Clubs, and I'm going to just hit you with these right now. Literally, nothing has really changed. And that may be a surprise. It may not be a surprise at all. I did do like a big rant video last 2 weeks ago, actually, about how Pro Clubs just hasn't changed. And that was according to a lot of people playing the beta, the Pro Clubs community, which by the way is really big. Big shout out to the, I guess, Pro Clubs pro players who were like, Matt, we really appreciated you doing that video. And to be honest, I just want to be straight up to you guys and say that nothing has really changed. Even the menus are very similar. And I don't like saying that. I want this mode to be fantastic. And I'm saying this to EA, please, can you improve Pro Clubs in FIFA 20? Actually work on it. There's been no work, like massive work at least. There's been hardly any improvement. Obviously the big one is going to be gameplay is different as it's new FIFA, but you'll see what I mean in a few minutes time, guys, in the video. It's so frustrating. This mode has the potential to be the best mode in all of FIFA, even better than Ultimate Team. All they need to do, for me, in a big way, is add so much more customization, add things that the people and the players want. Think about how well Fortnite do things, guys, with customization, and the fact that people are not really bothered overall about microtransactions being in Fortnite and how they do not actually improve like you at the game, if that makes sense. It's not a pay-to-win kind of scheme, and I'll be completely honest, guys, and I think we're all in agreement that a big way in which EA would improve Pro Clubs if they could find a way to have microtransactions. And I think I can safely say, like, I would be happy to spend like £5 to have the ability to buy a stadium builder in Pro Clubs if that's what it took to implement more customization in Pro Clubs. Maybe there's like a kit designer we could pay for. Like, I'm trying to think of things that EA could add in which they could improve it by having microtransactions. That for me is the only way they're going to improve it. Like, I just don't see it otherwise, to be honest. The fact that they haven't really added much at all in 9 years. 9 years, man. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. When have you seen another sports game do that? Like, it's incredible to see that, actually. I'm really passionate about Pro Clubs because I know how fun this is with mates, with friends, with everyone. It's brilliant. It really is an incredible game mode, but they do not capitalize on it at all. So I think if EA could add a way of having microtransaction in the game, because I don't see them improving it without that in there, then they've got to go for it, man. Also, obviously, I'd rather them not have microtransactions, stadium builder, things like that should be free. But I just don't see it otherwise, guys. I've got to be like just 100% honest right now. I don't see them improving clubs without having some kind of microtransaction. Think why Ultimate Team gets so much attention each year. It's their biggest earner. Just logic. It really does strike. Logic strikes right there. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to say on that. Like, I really feel like if they had a stadium build, if they had kit design, if they had like division rewards, if there could be a way where in pro clubs, for example, if your club wins Division 1, all your players get 3 Ultimate Packs, or at least 1 Ultimate Pack in Ultimate Team. If there's a crossover for Ultimate Team, that would be sensational. Seriously, I'm just hitting EA right now with constructive ideas. Yeah, and in fact, soon I'm actually going to have probably an interview with EA, so we can definitely hit them with these hard questions. But in terms of pro clubs, this is what it looks like, and as you can see, it really is the same as last year. Like, I'm just showing you guys how it is right now. This is FIFA 19 Pro Clubs. The beta was not wrong. It really is exactly the same. And the good thing though about Pro Clubs this year is that gameplay is better than last year, which is a big step in the right direction, but there's just no improvement really, guys. It sounded like a rant video, and I know it's kind of weird going to Berlin and having, you know, recording 20 odd videos, and this is the only one actually where it's turned into a constructive, hopefully critical rant, but in a good way. It's not at all negative. I'm just being very passionate. I want this mode to be awesome. This should be the best mode in the game. It really should. Yet it just is not, as they do not give it the attention. In terms of good news though, the journey in FIFA 19 obviously has had a ton of attention. It's the final journey, which means hopefully next year, guys, in FIFA 20, there are going to be some huge game modes. There are going to be, I reckon there's going to be a new game mode, like a massive new game mode. I also think that could lead a lot more attention going towards Pro Clubs and Career Mode. Career Mode has had a few more improvements, obviously with the Champions League, but other than that, not much at all. So again, Career Mode has had a similar fate, but Pro Clubs has had the least attention by far. In terms of what the player traits menu looks like, there again, the very same as last year, I believe. I did improve a few things here, and this was the first time I was actually playing. Didn't get time for the game. Obviously, I recorded like 25 videos in like 3 days, so it was pretty intense. But yeah, this is the only video though where I've actually thought, you know what, it's time just to be completely just straight up in terms of just what clubs is like, man. I can't like hide from it at all. This is what it's like in FIFA 19. It's not changed. So EA, I'm telling you right now, like, please improve Pro Clubs in the future. If you can think of a way to have more customization to improve the player experience, like, I'm sure most of us, I'm guessing most of us, maybe, I'm not sure. Like, I'm going to ask you guys now, would you be happy with microtransactions being in Pro Clubs if it took, like, if it took that to improve Pro Clubs? If it took £5 to have the ability to build your own stadium, customize your stadium in whichever way you want to with your own branding, would you do that? Let me know in the comments, man. EA are definitely going to watch this video. They actually have to approve this video before it goes live. Anyway, here is the kit design as well, which I still really do not like, as it doesn't really give you the customization you should do. Yeah, I'm just frustrated with this mode, to be honest, but it's in hopefully a good way. Like, I want this to be improved so much, but at least we have kit design, I guess, but it's not what I want it to be. I went with like a white and red kind of kit design. I love that kind of kit design. I'm probably going to go with that kit design, like maybe future, like one-off shirt release. That'd be kind of cool. I then actually decided to change my mind halfway through making this Pro Clubs video, and I went with like a white and green look, a bit like Celtic. I want to say, is it Hibs? Do Hibs have this in the Scottish Premier League, in the SPL? Do they have a dark green? I think it is Hibernian. I'm not too sure. Could be completely wrong on that. But yeah, pretty cool kit there. Just, I want more, man. I really want so much more from Pro Clubs. It does get so frustrating. The fun thing though, even when we were playing games, guys, in person, it was like 11v11 at the capture event. It was the most fun we had at the whole capture event. Even more fun than pack openings, even more fun than squad building. Pro Clubs esports, like, would be a huge thing. It really would be. The issue with Pro Club esports is that obviously flying like 5 people from one team is a bit of a big thing in terms of just logistics, but like Pro Club esports would work, and in a good way, it really would. But for me, like, I'm showing you guys what Pro Clubs is in FIFA 19, and it's been a very weird one. I was so excited to see what Pro Clubs was like in FIFA 19, but I'm just reporting to you guys what it is like in the new game of FIFA. Let me know in the comments though, what do you think needs to happen to improve pro clubs? Is it microtransactions? Is it FIFA 20? As they're going to have a lot more budget for pro clubs, hopefully, than the Journey. But saying that, they've had 7 FIFAs until the Journey was a thing. So, like, what will they do in this next FIFA to make it different? Hopefully they could patch it to add features. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, there is like the club tab of pro clubs as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video of FIFA 19 pro clubs, and let me know your thoughts. Very, very weird video this one, as I was very excited to do it, but then I realized, my god, I've just got to hit you guys with just what it's like. And yeah, I'm telling you what it's like right now. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of pro clubs in the new FIFA. Leave a like for more, subscribe, and also if you do think you can actually create me like for like as a virtual pro in the new FIFA, then do comment down below. That'd be awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy this new video. See you guys later. Subscribe for more, and have a great day.